In this video, we will create a module, create a content page in the module, create a discussion board question within the module, and create an assignment. So let's begin. To go to our course, we just simply click Course, mine is Canvas 101. And just a reminder, if any time we want to go back to the Canvas homepage, all we have to do is click Marymount University here and it takes us back. So go back to our course and we want to go to modules. Now we see modules as grayed out. We click it and we say, wait a minute, there's content in here. The reason it's grayed out is because nothing has the module, no module has been published. Yes, some of the material has been published, but until the module is published, and published means available to be seen, until it's published, it won't be grayed, it won't be blacked out. So if I publish this, and then if we just go to home for a minute, you notice now modules is blackened out. All right, so we go back to modules and we want to create a new module. So we're going to create module 4. You would normally have a more descriptive name. We could lock the module until a given date. We could say that the prerequisite, add a prerequisite. The prerequisite might be that you would have had to have done the module before. Or we could have students move through the requirements in this module in a sequential order. So for example, if you wanted them to read the content page first, and then maybe do the discussion question, and then do the assignment, you could make it so that they'd have to do those pieces before they could go, or at least read those pieces before they could proceed. So I'm not going to do any of that. What happened? Okay, I didn't know what happened. I maybe didn't make it. I didn't know. Module 4. Add the module. Okay, there it is. Now, first thing we want to do is we want to add a content page. A content page is necessary because, first of all, as we're following the QM standards, it's the place where we would put our learning objectives for this particular lesson and any activities that we would use to be able to meet these learning objectives. So mine might be about, since I'm kind of going into history, 21st lesson 4 activities. Spell. Okay, I like to indent it, so I indented 1. It gives it an organized look. And the next, and when I go to this, brings us up to a page, just like a page we talked about before. Click Edit. And this might be where like I say, I put my learning objectives, my activities. You would make it much prettier than that. Any kind of assignments due, I might put that in here just to remind them. And I might want to make, make this a heading, so we can use all of the different kind of font tools to make our lesson, our page look better. We could also, if we wanted to, if we had information in Dropbox, we could add it. We could also add our movies. So if we were doing a flipped classroom, for example, this would be the place that we would do the flipped classroom. So this is where we would put this page and how we would edit it. Once again, it could be for only teachers, it could be for teachers and students, or anybody else in the class. We're going to save it because I'm not ready to publish it yet. And then I'm going to go back to my module and I want to add a discussion question. So I'm going to have a new topic, and my new topic is going to be about current events. All right, I like to indent. I told you that before. I add my item. All right, now I could go right in here. I've just created this current event. And here now I edit. I'm in the discussion board here. And this is where I would maybe ask my question. Please describe, current event. Okay. If there was a file, I could add my file to the discussion board. I could allow threaded replies. I'm going to have it graded. I'm going to give 3 points. I could require peer reviews, and then if that, I could assign it to other people. So there's lots of options here within the discussion board. All right. The next thing I want to add here, go back to my module, lesson 4, is I want to add an assignment. Assignment is going to be a new assignment. It's going to be current event blog. I'm going to indent it, add it, and then I'm going to go and make the details. So here's where I might just have to edit it. Here's where I might put my directions. And you could copy and paste this right from your syllabus. Here's where I put my points. This is worth 15 points. It's an assignment. I want to display it as points. The submission, I want it online. I want it a file. And I want to restrict the types. I only want it to be docs type and txt. Okay. If it was a group assignment, I could select group assignment, and this is kind of neat. It allows, the system will actually create the groups for you. So if you said you have 30 people in a class and you only want 5 people in a group, you could split the group into groups of 5 people, and the system will do that and let the students know what group they're in. I'm not going to do this. Okay. So this is not a group assignment, peer reviews. If I needed to assign it to somebody because it was a peer review, for example, I could put the name there, but right now we're going to assign it to everyone. And take note of this. If the assignment changes, like for example, as happens to all of us, we change the assignment, we get some feedback from the student and they say they don't understand something. So we go in and we clarify our instructions. By clicking this, it will send a notification to students saying the assignment has been modified. That's pretty cool. So we save it. And we go back to our module now. And we've created a page, we've created a discussion question, and we've created an assignment. And see, it has the points here. And if we feel it's ready to go, we would publish it. And like I said before, once we publish it, it is available for students to see. So today we have talked about creating a module, a content page, an assignment, a discussion board question. Thanks, and happy course creating on Canvas.